Hi, this is Ning. Welcome back to the Soul Memory series, a quiet space where we explore the invisible architecture behind how the soul grows across lifetimes. In the last episode, we talked about soul age, what it truly means, why it matters. Today, we step into the first two major classrooms of soul evolution, young souls and mature souls, the lessons they carry, the patterns they repeat, and the emotional landscapes they move through. Let me begin with a grounding question. What if the way you struggle is actually showing you how your soul learns? Take a slow breath and let's begin. 1. What does it really mean to be a young soul? When people hear young soul, they often assume immaturity, but let at this gently. What if young doesn't mean underdeveloped, but focused on building identity? Young souls are souls who learn through intensity. They come to earth to experience power, action, courage, individuality, achievement, creation, impact. Their central question is simple: who am I in this world? So their lessons revolve around discovering personal strength, testing limits, understanding consequences, developing confidence, facing resistance, learning responsibility. Young souls often appear bold, energetic, expressive, competitive, easily excited, easily provoked, not because they lack depth, but because action is how they grow. They learn by doing, by trying, by colliding with the world, and discovering where they end and others begin. 2. Why does the emotional world feel intense for young souls? Here's an important question. Why do young souls react so strongly? Because they are learning how emotion works inside identity. A young soul may take things personally, defend quickly, struggle with empathy, want to win, want to be right, crave recognition, fear being invisible. These are not flaws, they are learning curves. Underneath the intensity is a simple desire. I want to be matter. Young souls build the early structure of a lifetime by asserting themselves, claiming space, and discovering the edges of who they are. 3. What shifts when a soul becomes a mature soul? After many lifetimes of action and identity, something changes. So let's ask, what happens when a soul no longer needs to prove itself? The learning turns inward. This is the mature soul stage. Mature souls learn through emotion, vulnerability, connection, intimacy, relationship, inner truth. Their guiding question becomes, who am I beneath my roles, and what does my heart actually need? This is when sensitivity increases, not because the soul is weaker, but because perception is expanding. Mature souls begin to feel the depth of their own emotions, the emotions of others, unspoken dynamics, hidden motives, emotional undercurrents. This stage is often the most emotional because the soul is learning to see itself clearly through the mirror of other people. 4. Why does the mature soul experience so much emotional depth? Where a young soul responds with action, a mature soul responds with feeling. So here's the question. Why does everything start to feel so personal? This stage brings deep empathy, strong intuition, emotional intensity, conflict relationships, attachment patterns, resurfacing wounds, a longing to understand, a longing to be understood. Mature souls often ask, why does this hurt so much? But the pain is not punishment, it is awakening. Every emotional experience is revealing a forgotten part of the self. 5. Why do relationships become classrooms for mature souls? Another question to sit with: why do relationships suddenly feel so important? Because this is where the soul learns boundaries, vulnerability, self-worth, trust, emotional honesty, letting go, forgiveness. For mature souls, relationships are not side stories. They are the curriculum. Every connection illuminates something: a wound, a pattern, a fear, a truth, a desire, a blind spot. Mature souls are not dramatic. They are deep, and death naturally brings shadows to the surface so they can be healed. 6. What are the core differences between young souls and mature souls? Let's name this gently. Young souls learn through action. Mature souls learn through emotion. Young souls seek identity. Mature souls seek truth. Young souls build structure. Mature souls build meaning. Young souls confront the world. Mature souls confront themselves. So ask yourself, what type of lesson shows up most often in your life? Neither stage is better. Neither stage is lesser. They are simply learning different parts of the same journey. 7. Why are these two stages often the most intense? Because they shape the foundation for everything that comes next. Young soul challenges build strength, confidence, agency, the spine of the soul. Mature soul challenges build compassion, emotional wisdom, intuition, inner clarity, relational depth. One stage builds the outer structure, the other builds the inner world. Together, they prepare the soul for the grounded awareness of later stages. Age, a gentle reminder. If you recognize yourself in both stages, that's natural. Souls transition gradually. No one shifts overnight. And within one lifetime, we may touch multiple layers of our soul's development. So remember, young souls are not behind. Mature souls are not ahead. All souls are simply walking through different classrooms of the same school. Thank you for listening. In the next episode, we will explore old souls and elder souls, the quieter, the steadier stages, where the soul begins to recognize itself beyond identity, beyond emotion, and beyond the stories it once believed. I'm Nin. See you in the next layer.